Your childhood shapes a lot of who you are. It influences your beliefs, your fears, your habits, and your mindset. Many people carry the weight of their childhood into adulthood like a heavy chain, blaming their past for their present struggles and limitations. They say things like, I can't succeed because of how I was raised, or I'm broken because of my childhood trauma. While it's true that childhood experiences have a profound impact, your childhood isn't an excuse anymore. It's not a justification to remain stuck, to avoid responsibility, or to give up on becoming the person you want to be. At some point, you have to acknowledge that the past is a reference point, not a roadmap. Your future is in your hands, and you have the power to rewrite your story. Holding on to childhood as an excuse keeps you trapped in victimhood. It's easy to fall into this mindset because it absolves you from responsibility and effort. If you blame your parents, your environment, or your past, you don't have to face the hard truth that your current reality is shaped by your choices. But this mindset is a prison, not a path. It limits your growth and prevents you from taking control. If you want to change your life, you have to let go of the narrative that your childhood defines you. You must stop using it as a crutch and start using it as a lesson. The truth is, everyone has some form of baggage. Nobody's childhood is perfect. Everyone faces challenges, neglect, abuse, or hardship in some way. But what separates those who succeed from those who don't is how they respond to their past. You can't change what happened, but you can change what you do with it. Your past can be a source of pain or a source of strength. When you choose strength, you take ownership of your healing and growth. You become the author of your own life, not a character stuck in an old script. Part of moving beyond childhood excuses is developing emotional maturity. This means recognizing your emotions, understanding their origins, and managing them effectively. Childhood wounds often create triggers that lead to destructive patterns or self-sabotage. Emotional maturity allows you to identify these patterns and break free. It empowers you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Healing isn't linear or easy, but it's necessary if you want to stop being held back by old wounds. Accountability is another crucial piece. Taking responsibility for your life doesn't mean ignoring the pain or injustice you experience. It means acknowledging your role in your current circumstances and deciding to take action despite the challenges. Accountability shifts your mindset from victim to warrior. It empowers you to make choices that align with your goals instead of being driven by past trauma. This shift isn't about blaming yourself, but about reclaiming your power. Building new habits and environments also helps break the chains of childhood limitation. Often, the patterns we develop as children become default settings that don't serve us as adults. Changing your habits, daily routines, and social circle can create a new reality. Surround yourself with people who support your growth and challenge. Your old beliefs create routines that reinforce your goals and values. This process rewires your brain and reshapes your identity over time. Forgiveness is another powerful step. Forgiving those who hurt you doesn't mean excusing their behavior or forgetting what happened. It means releasing the emotional hold they have over you. Forgiveness frees you from resentment and bitterness, emotions that keep you tethered to the past. It's a gift you give yourself to move forward with peace and clarity. Ultimately, your childhood isn't an excuse anymore because you have the tools, resources, and awareness to change. The world is full of examples of people who overcame horrific childhoods to build extraordinary lives. They didn't let their past define them. They defined their past by what they chose to do afterward. You can do the same. It requires courage, discipline, and relentless commitment to growth, but it's possible. In conclusion, your childhood shapes you but does not have to limit you. Stop using it as an excuse to avoid responsibility or growth. Instead, use it as a lesson, a motivator, and a catalyst for change. Develop emotional maturity, take accountability, build new habits, seek supportive environments, and practice forgiveness. Your past is a chapter, not the whole book. The pen is in your hand now. Write your story with strength, purpose, and freedom. Your childhood isn't an excuse anymore. It's the starting point for who you're becoming.